Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Winnie TV. Please subscribe and hit the notification button. Thank you once again. Today we want to talk about something relatable, like stigma of being a single lady in Africa, especially Nigeria, or anywhere at all. Nigeria, Africa, anywhere at all. Yellow signifies hopefulness, optimism, and a ray of sunshine. I'm supposed to wear yellow actually today, but I didn't. I just want you all to know that I relate really well. And you know what? This is the time you are free. This is your free moment. I want you to enjoy this moment of being single. Over there you're wishing to go to, you're dying to go to that, you're not giving yourself a break. I'm telling you, there is no holiday, there is no free period. It's work all the time, and that is the nature of the job. What work? I'm talking about where you want to go to, which is getting married. But for now that you're still single, I want you to really give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. Don't always sleep in the church. Pray and cry your eyes out. It's not bad to pray. I'm not saying it's bad to pray, but I'm telling you to give yourself a break and for the moment enjoy being single. What does that mean? Be hopeful, be optimist, be an optimist. Think that you will get there in the future, but don't look so drained. Don't be so out there. Don't put yourself out there too much, like to make you look desperate. No. Do not think that your life or your happiness depends on anyone. This is hard, but I'm telling you, your life, your happiness does not depend on a man or getting married. Those are the things that add up to life, that make life look as if it's any easy. But I want to tell you to take it easy on yourself. Let every day be an opportunity. Let each day bring you a ray of sunshine. Tell yourself, while I'm hoping to get married, while I'm hoping for a life partner, I want to do this or that with myself. Probably you're someone who has a career already. I want you to focus fully on your career. Don't put yourself out there in such a way that people look at you as being desperate. You know, there is this thing in Africa where a woman puts herself out there and men say, oh, she looks desperate and she has money, I think I'm gonna go for her. Because of the way you put yourself out there, you present yourself as being desperate, as wanting this at all costs. You want it at all costs, and making you look what you're not supposed to look like, making you look like what is not in your heart, you know. But when you are taking it easy, carrying about with your daily work, I can assure you that someone who is serious and has been monitoring you, looking at the kind of person you are, your personality, and not so much of putting yourself out there, making men look lesser and think lesser of you, that someone will come for you. When you come to a party that is mostly men and you try to cling too much to someone, or probably you try to cling too much to a guy, you might attract the wrong person. These things has happened to probably so many people. Attracting the wrong person just because you look desperate and single. You might not look desperate in your eye, you know. So much out there. Don't put yourself so much out in public to make you seem or look like what you're not. Let every relationship you go into be on, you found something in that person, you found something you like. It might not necessarily be love. You know, in Africa we are full of sentiments. Every relationship doesn't have to end in marriage. Every relationship doesn't have to end in marriage. Use your sense, your heart, and your words. When you are in a relationship with a guy, let him know what you want out of this relationship. Don't always jump to marriage and ask him, I hope we're going to get married in this relationship. I hope we're going to end up together in the future. You can ask that when you are already in the relationship, not when someone approaches you and you like them. You know, this kind of straight out talk puts people off. It puts people off. Only few people can actually stay. And there is this thing in Nigeria that a man has to go for a woman, not a woman going for a man. That is another topic altogether. So when a guy approaches you and you start telling him, oh, you're looking for a life partner, or the guy may ask you, what are you looking for a guy? What are you looking for in a guy? You start explaining to him how you want to end up with the next person you meet and all of that. You might be of age, but let me tell you, these things scare off most men, especially African men. These things, this kind of attitude, this kind of looking desperate, but you are actually expressing your feelings. It scares the shit out of most men. Even here, anywhere at all. I'm not saying you should go into a relationship and keep on wasting your time or having a extramarital affair with the person and keep on wasting your time. No, I'm saying you can actually be in a relationship. Doesn't always start in affection. It doesn't always start with sexual affection. People go out 2-3 months, 2-3 weeks, 6 months before they actually have any affection or any sexual relationship exchanged between the both. So that aside, every relationship doesn't have to end in marriage. I want you to always focus on your career. If you are single and you are not doing anything yet, you need to engage yourself in something very meaningful. This actually helps your mental health, your emotional health. When you are able to afford what you need without hoping for a man, I'm telling you, your type of men will locate you. Your type of men will see you. Most men actually clinch to some women. This happens everywhere in the world because of what the woman can offer. That is the same thing that I'm trying to say about focusing on your career. When you see someone who is serious about you but can't afford you, but you can afford yourself, but you want to take in this person, you want to give it a chance with this person, you want to give it a try out with this person, not because he is so rich and all of that, but because you see a future with him, or because you see that he is the one for you, or you want to give it a try and then so that you can confirm your doubts or your thoughts. Because you are comfortable, you can actually take in this guy that approaches you and say, I want this or that from you, and you see that there is an atom of seriousness in the person. No, all those people you are looking up to, you want to be like, I can tell you vividly that they have their own shortcomings. So when you see someone who is ready to take the next step with you, and they are not financially okay, but you are doing something because you engaged yourself in something, and the guy has a future because he also wants to engage himself in something. He's not doing anything, but he wants to do something, and he's working towards doing something. Not someone who is not doing anything and then he folds his hands and see a comfortable lady and he'll be like, oh, I've hit the jackpot. These things happen everywhere. But when you are single and you aren't even doing anything, maybe you depend on someone for your daily income, you know, it will take a toll on you. You will be thinking less of yourself, no self-confidence. You will feel so inferior. Solution to all of these problems, if it is someone who is single and they are approaching 40, 45, I would actually say you can have a child. Have a child you can call your own. As a matter of fact, nobody gives you unconditional love in this world like your child. Or people in the Western world will say like your pet. Yes. So if it is someone who is single and you are approaching this age, you feel like you can't take it anymore, I will advise you to take a child, adopt a child, or have a child. These things might seem so evil to some people in Africa, but let me tell you, dying alone is the worst thing ever. Some people have a husband there, but they are more or less single. But because they have a child, they can actually live their life to the fullest. They can live their life to the fullest, have a child, let this child be something that wakes you up in the morning and takes you to sleep at night. The joy that you have someone to look after, the joy that in next 10 years, probably when you are of age, someone else will look after you with all their heart. They are not looking after you like a stranger, they are looking after you like their own flesh and blood. Have a child, regardless of what anybody thinks in your family, in Nigeria, or in your society. When I say get a child, I mean adopt. I don't want you to think of these things as, oh, this is so evil, so wrong. So there is nothing wrong with getting a child of your own. Adopt a child if you can't have one, or if you don't want to have one. But love this child unconditionally, because this is the only person that will look after you unconditionally and return back the love. My second solution to being single and being of age: there is no time too late to take a child. I'm still hitting on the first point. There is no time too late to take a child. You are not only helping yourself by getting a child, you are helping the child too by choosing them out of millions, thousands, billions. You chose one for yourself to give all your love to. There is no big deal in this world than having someone to love and love you back. It doesn't necessarily mean a man. It doesn't only have to end in a man. Love can be given to children, pets, friends, society, community, relationship, and to husband and wife too, or to relationships. Having a child will make all the difference in your life. Thank you once again. I hope I've been able to talk to someone by making this video. Thank you everyone for tuning into my channel. Please subscribe and hit the notification button, and you'll be the first to get notified whenever I post a new video. Okay, bye.